Hi guys, welcome to JT Gaming. I'm Jamie, and yeah, let's crack on into this. So today we're going to be watching games from a player called Kane, and we'll be reviewing those, and hopefully he'll get some good advice from this, and we'll give our ratings for it as well. We'll be rating from Command Pro, Commander, Command Meh, Commander, and Command No. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and also take part in our poll in the top right corner of the video and give your ratings. Okay, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so the first game we're going to look at is a game between Kane and Matt. So I actually don't know the player Kane very well just yet, but we'll just see how he does.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective
Okay, so let's
received.
view it from Kane's perspective. So he opens up with the cyber wheels, goes straight to a pad to start getting control, and opens the halves. They're pretty normal open. Surprised he didn't scout to begin with to see what the other guy was doing. If he had, he could immediately know to build bikes to attack the double harvester, which he has actually done anyway, which is good. Double harvester opens are generally pretty poor, as I've said in the past. And the other guy's setting up a missile squad to the top pad, not entirely sure why. The bikes are obviously going to be of much more concern, although he does get out of the Yang drone, which is good. And Kane responds appropriately by setting up more bikes. He should be attacking the harvester and not dealing with the missile squads down there. At this point, I'd be building a barracks if I was Kane. You need to get a flame troop out onto the board, because you're going to spend a lot of resources just trying to kill individual units of missile squads, and that's not going to be the most effective use of your economy right now. At this point, it's going to be a game lost for Kane because the guy has a much bigger economy advantage, and he's finally getting some flame troops out onto the board. He should have done this much earlier. Okay, so he's got a Wolverine which is going to easily take care of the flame troopers. So now's the time to try and take out a tank to deal with that, and or send the bikes up. And a Titan. Yeah, really at this point it's going to be GG for Kane. I don't see him being able to come back from this. I mean, the laser squads will delay the top pad for a little while, but it's just not for long enough. Okay, so he's finally sent out the Venom, which is good. That deals with the Titan easily. What's it called? The Wolverine could be a bit more trouble for him because that'll take out a Venom. Okay, so now he needs to body block on the bottom tile so the other guy doesn't put the harvester onto the pad. The guy didn't move his harvester, that was the other guy's mistake. And a mammoth tank has come out, so now these are easily going to deal with the vehicles. And they'll deal with the air units as well, so he's got no problems. Wow, low level I guess, so that's why it's going through it so quickly. Okay, so Hammerhead is dealing with those quite easily. Okay, it looks like he's putting it back quite well at the moment. I mean, he needs to keep something on pads to charge the missile, so taking it off was a mistake. And again, there's loads of missile squads, so um, he needs to bring out the flame squads now. The biggest mistake that I'm seeing from Kane at the moment is he has a tendency to overcommit to one certain type of unit, and that tends to take up his population cap. Anyway, good game. Hope this was helpful for you. Okay, so the next game we're going to take a look at is between Kane and Luddy. So let's take a look and see how this goes. I mean, he has a big level advantage, so he should win this.
Establishing battlefield control. 3, 2, 1. New objective available. Unit
Okay, so he opens with the wheels like we see he done in the last game, and it looks like he plays quite an aggressive style, trying to load the missiles as soon as possible, rather than taking the wheels down to scout, which is an okay option, but he doesn't know what he's going to be going up against, which is a little bit of a disadvantage. Okay, so he's going up against some buggies, and the bike should take care of that, but he's opting to go after the harvester instead. He's disrupted the economy slightly by making him move the harvester, which is decent. Those rhinos do surprising damage against the buggies. I mean, it quite clearly looks like he's going to be taking this first missile, which is a good first advantage. The bike should take care of these buggies. And he's gotten the tank out, good response to what's on the board at the moment. I don't know why Luddy is deciding to go all in with the rhinos, because he really needs to be opening the barracks and getting missile squads out or jump jets. And now he's taken up the harvester and has a really big economy advantage. Luddy's going to be hard pressed to come back from this. And all the while he's distracted him with the harvester, the missiles are loading. Yeah, this is quite clearly going to be a win for Kane. I mean, he's just totally dominated this game. This is a well played game. I mean, the deck the opponent chose is not viable. He needs to be opening the barracks. The Rhino doesn't really add that much to it, so he's already got anti-infantry options and anti-air options in his barracks. He'd be better served opening a barracks rather than a Rhino. But well played, Kane. Well played. Okay, so let's go on to the next game now. Okay, so the final game we're going to be looking at is Kane versus Frog Eye. Again, Kane has a level advantage here, so he should do quite well. Let's take a look and see what goes on. Okay, so it's GDI deck, and he opens War Dog similarly to how he would open the bikes of his Nod deck, and loading the missiles straight away. Okay, so the opponent opens with the drones, and they won't do anything against what Kane has on the board at the moment. Okay, so he's spotted the missile squads and has decided to double team with the War Dogs, which is a good move. I mean, missile squads will not survive 2 versus 1 with the War Dogs. Plus, the War Dogs also have the level advantage. And now we see some Orca bombers coming out, and this is going to not Orca bombers, just Orcas, and this is going to be a problem for Kane, because at the moment he doesn't have really any good counters in his deck. I mean, he has a Talon, which will take care of Orcas, but to be honest, looking at his deck, he really should either replace the Talon with a missile squad or with a Hammerhead, because they'll take care of they'll take care of the missile squads take care of vehicles and will also take care of anti-air. Whereas the Hammerhead will obviously really take care of the air units, and he already has anti-infantry with the shockwaves, so he doesn't really need the Talons. And I mean, if it wasn't for the level advantage between Kane and this other guy's units, those pitbulls would really be struggling against these Orcas. And in later levels, he'll really come against this. But as it happens so far, he does have the level advantage and has got the Talon on the board. Although this is quite a costly free building deck. For an aggressive style player, he'd be better off having a 2 building deck. And now we see a slingshot, which will easily take care of his Talons. And he just needs to now focus on getting the pitbulls on the board, which he does. And he does look like he's going to take care of this missile. I mean, the timing, the Orca took to reload was too long, and he won. Well played, Kane. Very good. Okay, so the rating that I'm going to give this player based on the last 3 games is Commander. Our second highest rating. He does play quite well and micros relatively well. Um, going back to his first game, he needs to focus on not overcommitting on one unit type and possibly using some scouting units just so he can respond appropriately to what the opponent is doing straight off the bat. If you open 2 wills to begin with or 2 war dogs, you can put one on the pad to start it charging and send the other one to scout. Okay, so anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. I would love to hear your opinions. And if you click the eye at the top right of your video screen, you can take part in our poll and vote your ratings. Okay, so have a good one.